this away. All right, so welcome back, 100 Proof Whitetails down here at the bar with Jesse and Nate. It's always a good time down here at the bar when Jesse decides to swing in.
Mm-hmm.
I popped in, saw him the other day, said, "Hey, we got a show this week. You should come on."
It's like, I'll be there.
Yeah,
and I'm here.
Absolutely.
Nice and cold, out of the cold snap, you know.
Mm-hmm. So what were you doing on this brisk day?
Cleaning the house.
That's a good place to be.
Yeah, getting some brownie points.
There you go.
Stacking them up, you know, reserving some hours for fun time.
Gotta do it. Gotta build the brownie points.
Yep.
But yeah, no work today. Work the rest of the week though.
Gotcha. Still doing tree work and all that stuff?
Unfortunately.
Just say usually don't you get laid off for a month or so?
Yup.
Hasn't happened yet.
Mother Nature is not cooperating. It's been too nice.
February
February might be the time.
May. You get turkey season off.
Yeah, I doubt it. That'd be nice.
It'll be cranking again come May.
Coming after that, yeah.
But yeah. Nope, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. We were talking before the show, so we got a bunch of different topics and stuff like that. But I guess Nate was saying that Jesse's got some rabbit content to throw on the show tonight.
Oh yeah.
If you actually send Ben the picture, he can pull the picture up and it'll show the picture live on the show and pull it down. Yeah.
Let's see here.
So we'll go with your story about your buck first.
Yeah.
And then Jesse's gonna send you the picture. And we'll try and see if we can try popping Jesse's rabbit hunt on there.
I can do that.
See if we're this is a test run, by the way, with Jesse's rabbit hunt.
Yeah, this is all new software. We're trying to
figure it out.
Yeah, we've done a couple shows. Did last week solo show, and then we did the show at K&M on Friday. So yeah, we're trying to get her figured out.
His phone.
Your phone?
Yeah, my phone will work. And then I'll just drop it in my Facebook and pop it up that way. Boom. Just like that. We'll get it. So yeah, so
No.
Oh, here goes the podcast.
Yep. So yeah, and let us know what the audio sounds like, what the video looks like, all that good stuff. We're still trying to make sure we're working out all the bugs with it. Ooh, Jesse, that's a heck of a picture, dude. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this dialed up. But yeah, if you want to start telling the story, Jesse, I'll get the picture loaded up.
For the rabbit hunt? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I don't know. Behind my house, we got a bunch of rabbits and stuff. Just a pile of brush and shit like that. And the other day, me and my dad been wanting to get out there and kill some, and just started freaking kicking some piles, you know. And
well, we got that nice snow.
Yeah, it was perfect. All that snow. We got like 3 inches of snow, and it just like matted down all the tall grass. Yeah. When that happens, though, then it just like creates so many little spots for the things to hide. So I was just walking through.
They're kind of like the grass kind of like hunch over and make almost little like caves.
Like things you won't even think of. Like you obviously see the briar bush right there. You know what I mean? You're like, okay, go over and kick that spot. You know what I mean? But like the tall grass that is just like grass that's just growing. You're like whatever. But you have to walk. It's still like, you know, this is weird. It's just like thick. You know what I mean? It's just not very tall, but to like shoot a rabbit 30 yards away is really hard to do. Like, you know what I mean? How it is.
With a Rossi 410 youth model.
Yeah.
So, that's what you're shooting them with? This is a little Rossi? Those are nice little brush guns, dude.
About one-handed. So, yeah. So after
it's like a pistol.
So me and my dad walk out there, got this big pile of brush that I stacked up this gravel truck a while ago. And just like this sanctuary, I told him, I go, they all want to go to there. I'm like, just keep an eye out. So I like cut to the left. Yeah, it's the castle.
The rabbit castle.
I cut to the left. My dad's like, well, I just ran over there. I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep your eye out. So we walked over there. And literally, I look over there right where he kind of said, and I looked over and like in between I had like, I don't know, it's just like a pile of shit too. Some stuff in there. There was chicken wire. It was all wrapped up in this wood. I just threw it in there and I was going to burn it eventually. But so I could see this rabbit in that chicken wire like on the other side. And I'm like, I just fucking boom, shot him. So we got that one right there. And then kicked out another one.
Yep.
Shot that one. And then my dad, he got up on the pile so he could get a vantage point. And then as soon as he did that, it was perfect because they all just kind of wanted to come back to the pile. So they were just circling around. He's just on top of the pile of his Remington 1100 410. And then he's got long, like super long.
Is it a
barrel
pump
on.
lever action 410?
No, the semi-auto. The
Oh,
1100.
the semi-auto.
Yeah, it's like Nicole's shotgun I use.
Grandpa Billy. My grandpa's got a pump 410. That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, that 410 is sick. It's a full choke. That thing works, man. But yeah, so we shot a few, but yeah, it was a good day.
This picture pulled up here.
Trying, man.
But they were everywhere. Everywhere. It was right before the storm, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But I went up before though, dude, and kicked around everything.
Before the storm.
Right before the storm. Got to hunt the storm.
Well, they were going out to feed before the storm hit.
Yeah. They were making their way out there. Just didn't get there. Didn't get there in time.
Well, you shot an alpha.
I did the night before.
The alpha male the night before.
So yeah, they were all free.
So yeah, sharing the screen.
They were free.
Look at this. There we go.
Boom.
There it is. There's Jesse's and his dad's big rabbit hunt.
Yup.
So tell the story of the alpha male.
The alpha male rabbit. So there we go.
Well, that was. Which one was that?
Just like that.
The day before. That was the day before.
The day before, the neighbor texted, "Did you get one?"
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I wasn't really too extravagant.
No.
I
thought it was funny.
It was a text message.
Because the neighbor thought it was a coyote.
Neighbor.
That's a big rabbit.
Huh?
Neighbor could be watching.
He ain't watching.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but yeah.
The one across the road?
Yeah. So yeah, I shot this rabbit.
He don't care.
Shot this rabbit, and my neighbor, he goes, you get one? And I go, yeah, I got one. Send him a picture of it on the back of the four-wheeler. He goes, oh, nice, man. He goes, I heard him out back howling. Glad you got one. I go, oh, yeah, I got a big alpha.
I mean, if you glanced at that picture, it does.
Because they're big fucking rabbits in the forest.
Well, you zoomed right in on that rabbit. I mean, if he just kind of like flipped through it and glanced at it quick, I guess you could just be, oh, yeah, he did get one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
not really.
It was hilarious.
I don't know, but
got some buck teeth. They ain't sharp teeth, they're buck teeth.
No, he did a rear picture, but it was funny. Like, yeah, we got howling rabbits.
Yeah, I think howler rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
Nate goes, easy to find locator rabbits.
Easy to locate them howler rabbits.
Yeah, the howling bunnies.
Yeah, all you gotta do though, man, just kick around the brush piles. That's it. Like any hedgerow, there's so many. Like there are a lot of rabbits around. People think there's not a lot of rabbits.
Yeah.
And even with people are like, do you use a dog van in your house? I'm like, honestly, a dog would be too fucking hectic. Like I mean, with my dog's a lab. He's not a rabbit dog. But even with a rabbit dog, because I'm kicking up rabbits like fucking. There's rabbits. There was when we were doing it, dude. There's rabbits everywhere. Like I've never seen it that many out there. I don't know. It was perfect. Like, or if they are, like, I don't really walk in the areas I was. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't really, because I'm by myself. It's kind of hard. But with someone else there, having another set of eyes when they're
right, the backside or something. Yeah.
And it was snowy, so you could see them, and you could see if you fucking hit them, and it worked perfect, dude. Fucking blasted them and made that rabbit stew with them. Yeah, so that was good.
Right. That's how you usually do rabbit stew.
Well, no, it was like a cake dish. It's called, what is it? Barbecue squirrel or rabbit dish.
I like that.
Yeah,
sounds real good, dude. I might have to go out there and shoot some squirrels or something like that.
Squirrels, honestly, I like better in that dish than I do rabbits.
Yeah.
My dad sesame squirrel.
A sesame squirrel. Yeah.
You just
is that
barbecue sesame
the squirrel? Same one that you did the squirrel legs?
Yeah. Yep.
For Christmas? No, New Year's Eve.
Yep. That's what I did with this rabbit.
You told me that was really good.
Dude, it tastes just like Chinese sesame chicken.
Yeah.
Was it deboned or no?
The tree chicken?
Yours? No.
Yeah, so I just kept them on the legs.
They were like chicken wings.
Yeah. See, that's why I started doing like that. And I like that a lot because you
just like eating a chicken.
Yeah, you just grab them right off and fucking bloop, good to go.
Right. Heck yeah. No, man.
Those rabbits were a little bit too big to keep them fucking rear legs together, you know what I mean?
Yeah. My dad was actually talking about, because that last card pull we had, bunch of rabbits, dude, on camera all over the place. Especially down, well, Nate knows, out around Third Trail and Turnaround, tons of rabbits.
You ever been on Ben's piece?
No, but you said his old orchard.
You should bring Clark out shed hunting with us. Put him
in the baby carrier.
Just carry him around or put him in the baby carrier. We'll drag a wagon or something. Bring Owen and Clark out. We'll go shed hunting at Ben's. Yeah, we'll probably at least find one.
It sounds fun.
Wow, maybe we can bring the dogs. That's up to Ben. But
Yeah, no, I'm down. I'm bringing my little 410.
it would distract Bear.
I'm bringing the Ross.
Yeah, bears. The
We'll
one
go shed hunting and rabbit hunting. Is it the same season?
Yeah, can I kill a rabbit if I go?
I've talked to Brian.
Oh, all right. Well, we know.
Brian. The one that shot. Never mind. We're not getting into that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you guys, you're gonna get my dad a fit.
It's good for him.
No, it's not good for him.
He's retired now. He needs some excitement in his life.
No, they're still cutting him checks. He's not retired yet.
Oh, all right. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll wait to razz him until he
Razzle
retires.
dazzle.
After he retires, I'll
Razzle
razz him.
dazzle. Yeah, but he was talking about taking a little walk out by a third trail and plinking a couple with the 22, stalking around and shooting them. Which we always jump a bunch of rabbits when we're out shed hunting.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's the howler.
The howler rabbit.
There he is. That's what I sent him.
I don't know if you're gonna think that's a coyote.
Oh, that's
You must have no. Just a pup. It's just a pup. Just a wee
that
pup.
pup was back there howling.
The
Yeah.
howler rabbit.
Yeah. But no. So yeah, we got rabbits. Yeah, so we'll see if Dad gets out there and goes after a couple of them. He said once before the snow goes away, which we're talking almost 50 again next week.
I used to do that with my grandfather. Go out and just kick brush.
Yeah.
See if anything runs out.
Yeah, I like brush stomping. My dad said he just likes stalking around and plinking them with a 22.
Uh-huh.
Like bust them out, let them go, and then try to stalk up on them and then shoot them.
Yep.
So is it illegal to actually like shoot them at night, spotlight them?
I don't know.
So.
Check your local regulation books for that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can spotlight them at night, though.
Like, could you actually walk out? Like, cause dude, they're in my yard eating all the time.
You can shoot predators with a red light at night. You know what I mean? Call a predator. You can call.
So if they're in season,
vermin,
you
like
can
you
call
can call
coons, as long as rabbits.
That's interesting.
vermin. You
We'll
know
have to
what I
look
mean?
that one up.
That's
I feel like rabbits are out in the night more than they are during the day.
Yeah,
on camera and stuff, especially.
I mean,
like
if
a lot
you're
of
in
trail
season,
cam
I guess
pics
it's not like a deer season. There's like deer have you can shoot hunt from sun up to sundown. Like coyote and fox, you can hunt 24/7.
Yeah, for the full duration.
Doesn't matter whenever you can hunt them. And they have regulation of what kind of caliber you use during deer season, and then like you know what I mean,
rim
like,
fire and center fire.
Yeah, but other than that, so I think you might be right. Like I think you can. I don't know why I'm saying why you can't. Like, just fucking shoot squirrel, and I think you could, right? But you can't.
So I feel like that's probably the best way to shoot rabbits. Is just spotlight them.
Shine their little eyes.
Shoot them with a 22.
Yeah, if you got a little meadow or something right
pretty
now.
well.
Probably would.
It probably would work pretty well.
Start doing rabbit plots.
That's interesting.
behind
Yeah,
ours.
if anybody's got any,
we could be hanging out in your barn doing rabbit plots, just spotlighting it every once in a while and flanking them.
Corn plots. Can you bait them too?
no, there's no baiting.
No.
No, just prey.
Clover plot. Just prey.
So cottontail rabbit is sunrise to sunset.
So you can't do them at night.
Cannot.
Okay.
So if you guys are wondering, you can't spotlight rabbits.
So just coyote like predators.
Yep.
It's just okay.
Yep.
But they're varmints, you can't. Right.
Squirrels are sunrise to sunset, varying hair, which you get in the northern tier. We don't get them around here. They're sunrise to sunset.
How many squirrels do you see at night?
Flying squirrels? I don't know. I don't think you can shoot them either. Gray, black, and fox squirrels.
Bob Ross used to keep one in his pocket when he was painting.
Yeah.
Squirrel?
Yeah. Did you ever see that?
Really?
His little pocket.
A little sugar glider.
You go like this one.
Little
That's
sugar
what he was
glider.
actually snapping his brush on.
Yeah, the squirrel's yeah. He's like, come here, bitch.
Look at squirrel. Yeah, this takes a squirrel out.
Did he die?
Using it to
Bob Ross die?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Bob Ross.
Smearing it in like.
Yeah.
It's like this is how you feed it.
Yeah,
So
rest your soul.
raccoon, skunk,
painter.
possum,
Enjoyed watching him when I was a kid.
weasel.
You watched him when you were a kid. I watch him like sometimes now, just fucking around. I'm like,
Really? You're like, yeah, but he makes it look so easy. Like you could paint.
I know.
Anything.
So I try. I'm like, I'm horrible.
Like that is
Less is
like,
best,
that
dude.
is like
Okay.
Less is best when you're painting like
Really?
Wes is
no less.
his brother.
This is what we'll do. Do you have
less.
a fucking?
Who's less?
Less.
Give me an easel. Give me an easel. Give me a fucking thing. I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna paint for the folks at home.
We don't need to paint.
We don't need
Less
paint.
is best, right? Give me. You don't need much. Less.
Yeah.
You fucking paint. Yeah, canvas.
There's a whiteboard.
Bo sent in a comment to
clear
me
that
on
right
Facebook. I can't post it up. Didn't come in through the chat. Bo, let us know in the chat if you can comment in. I know he just sent me a message. I can't pull it up right off on the.
Get a piece of paper. I can freaking showcase this.
There you go.
Knife. I'm gonna
Oh, geez, here we go.
Well, not yeah. I'm just saying. Eventually,
It's coming up for a topic. Yep.
I think. Hold on. So explain the knife, then we'll give them the demonstration at the end to hold people in for the suspense.
Suspense.
So where'd you get this knife? How'd you come across this knife? And then we'll give them the kill test at the end. Will it kill?
The gear update.
Okay.
It will kill.
Move the Stanley out of the way.
That is, I drink out of a Stanley, by the way.
Here's a
Hydro
Stanley.
pump Stanley.
Yeah. So
It's my Christmas present for my wife. I know all the other guys got their wives Stanleys. My wife got me a Stanley.
Let's see if you can see this. It looks like your typical buck knife.
brand not stated.
I think it's a Braun.
I
think it's what it's called.
It's a China.
It's a China, but it's from Harbor Freight, and it is $25. When the buck knife is like $60 or $70. Look that up right now. What's a 6-inch fucking?
The only difference might be the
buck
quality
knife?
of steel.
They did the review on YouTube, and it was.
Identical.
It is a different steel, but the torture test held up.
So what's the average buck knife? Like 440?
I think, yeah, this is like Damascus.
No, that's not
820.
Damascus.
It's Damascus 820.
That's not Damascus, dude. Damascus
I'm
is
just
like
bullshit.
420. It's Damascus Jesse's 420.
China steel.
China Damascus, all right?
Yeah. But anyway, so I was
Either way, so
honestly
that
impressed.
is the thing. That is
Yeah.
the tip. It is actually a really nice knife for $25.
You can't
A little
if you look at
big.
this though. Like I told you,
They got smaller ones, or is it just
No,
that?
this is it. This is it. Which sucks. I was like, I would like to get the
I
smaller
mean, depending on your preference, I know some guys that gut deer with bigger ones.
one. I mean, if one is still alive, and you got to dig it down, it's the knife to go to. You bring this in your bag, you probably won't be grabbing your little one, or with your little gut hook knife on the back.
Some duct tape, bayonet it,
Or just freaking jump on his back and let him have it.
bayonet them.
If I had this that night,
Gotcha.
I'm done for.
Holy. So we're gonna do the kill test. Yeah, we're gonna slice a piece of paper, see how sharp it is.
Does it kill?
Just to hold Bo in, because I
Yeah.
know he's gonna have suspense and wants to know how good the.
So
We're gonna put up the Huntworth test versus the Hunt knife test from the Harbor Freight knife.
Do you have a buck knife in comparison?
not
Buck
handier.
knife. No,
Unbelievable.
I don't have a buck knife. Not like that.
Anyway, so Bo sent me a couple things. He sent me a massive overstock sale link to some furniture depot, and then he sent me
Bo got hacked.
yeah, there goes our number one viewer. And then New York DEC lawyer calls drone deer recovery, and drone deer recovery gets banned in New York. So that's always been the case. You can't use a drone in the aid of harvest of a deer, and that includes the recovery in New York. That's always been that way.
Well, that's just like a fucking dumbass governor not doing the freaking whatchamacallit. All your contests, you're not going to let us have the
contest thing
fox
going
and
away.
coyote competition, really?
Yep.
Or a rabbit or squirrel
Squirrel,
competition?
Yeah, that's all
Really?
going away.
Really? Why?
Yep.
For what? You know what I mean? That shit's so annoying.
Yeah. Well, we can dive into it.
Time to move out of New York.
I know, dude. Growing up, it's so hard. The Finger Lakes really is what I like about this area. You know what
So
I
I mean
mean?
the trout derby's done?
I don't know. Would that mean fishing derbies are done then too? Because that would
No.
be a game animal. Well, game species.
Fucking.
The year Jesse was gonna win it. You had it all.
Oh, no, I'm already fucked.
For the mud
anyways.
chickens?
You're fucked, man.
For the mud chickens?
Why?
All right. Actually,
just think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
so
due date is literally.
I apologize. So it's coming through on the 100
that's a
proof
good
page.
point.
What's that?
Is it fishing?
Yeah.
Not wild game?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's just, well, fucking fish, but
Kathy Hogan doesn't care about fish.
it's good. Good.
Only squirrels.
Good.
And fox and coyotes.
And fox and coyotes.
Yeah, so actually I apologize.
So we just had to dump off a bunch of fox and coyotes and squirrels at her property. Right?
Like over the hedge. She'll be like that lady.
Geez.
The realtor lady.
Like over the head.
Yeah.
You remember that over the hedge?
I
With
think
the
so.
turtle and the
Yeah.
crazy squirrel and the raccoon that's really manipulative?
Yeah. Rocco or whatever.
Yeah, right.
I think it's a Disney or DreamWorks or something.
Pixar.
Anyway, so I
Pixar,
apologize.
hate me.
So the comments will come through on the 100 proof page,
Open Season's a great movie.
but on my personal page, I'm gonna have to comment. Say what the comments coming in
I
are.
watched it like 3 weeks ago.
Open season?
So my mom commented in, said fur bearers 24/7. So that includes your raccoons, weasels,
Yeah.
possums, skunks, red fox, gray fox, and then coyote in the appropriate season.
Says bullshit because technically a rabbit you can get fur from.
Warm fur too.
It's
Isn't that
that's
what
true.
the Indians really used? Was
I have
rabbit?
a trapper hat like Jesse's that's lined with cottontail on the
Oh.
inside, dude. It's super warm.
That's a gray area.
That's Sherpa.
But
You can trap
it says right in the book though. It says sunrise to sunset for cottontail.
Well, I was trapping them.
And varying hair.
Crap.
I don't think you can trap rabbits in New York.
Jesse's got Sherpa.
By accident, I got trapped.
Well, that happens. Incidental catches. It happens. It happens.
It's kind of like deer ate your squirrel feed.
You like this hat, dude? You know what I got this from? Runnings.
I was gonna say Harbor
For
Freight.
how much?
$25.
$5.
This is your gear guide, guys, for 2024.
I think Jesse needs to start rocking the Stormy Chromers.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at this, dude. Look
Nice
at this.
trapper
Look at
hat.
this. See this right here? Good to go. It gets cold.
Breeze comes up.
You're good to go. Sure ain't coming over. It doesn't really flap down. It's not a legit one.
Yeah.
It just covers your face.
I like it.
When I got it, my dad was all mad. I didn't get him one. Should have got one.
Yeah. So getting to Bo's comments, so a little bit of context. Apparently, the owner of Drone Deer Recovery, which is a company that specializes in recovering deer, was sent a letter specifically from the New York State conservation lawyer to put out there that the recovery of deer using a drone is illegal in New York State, is what he wanted to comment
You
in
can't
for a topic.
recover a deer with a drone, then cell cams should be illegal.
Yeah.
So I think just like anything else, I
What's
think
the
any
difference?
piece of technology.
So while the deer's still alive, you can know that 2 minutes later that it's there
So technically,
on your property.
So technically,
But after you shoot it, you're not allowed to use any technology to find it.
So and this is another gray
It should be
area,
reversed, if anything.
right? So this is a gray area with
Well, no one. They're all done. They all done them.
I don't know, in my opinion, cell cams take a little bit of the sporting aspect out of it. I love the idea of them, and I love what they can do, but the sporting aspect of it for the deer, it takes
it can.
that's a little bit of the sporting thing away from it.
back, I got a couple. Got that buck off of my.
No, everybody uses them.
Yeah.
This is
He's
just my opinion.
all sour because I got one this year, and then fucking he didn't get no buck this year, and I
didn't get a buck.
did.
I didn't have if I had a cell cam, I
If
probably
he had a
would.
cell cam, he'd been like, "Man, there's been a buck there for the past 2 days. I could get there."
I know. I could have just drove five. If he was in that field, I could have drove 5 minutes down the road, creeped up the hill, and just shot him.
Bow.
Possible.
And just been like, "Oh, I've been hunting this deer for pictures of him
Finally
all year,
daylighted.
and oh my god, he finally daylighted 5 minutes ago, and I shot him 10. Like oh my god,
God,
been a tough season, grinding."
grinding on them
Oh.
hours. Just sitting there
There we
nonstop
go.
hours. There we go. Sounds like me and my
But yeah,
season.
so just like
Grinding.
anything, dude, I think it
Sounds like a lot of friends of mine.
can get used and abused, just like cell cams or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Getting away from the sporting side of it, range finding bow
It
sites.
does.
I mean,
Just sites
You
in
throw
general.
technology into any
Sites
of
in
it,
general.
Sites in general.
Like,
Oh, here we go.
releases,
Saddles. Like just stuff.
Shooting gloves. Cheating.
Gloves, yeah.
If you're not
Releases.
drawing 70 pounds bare fingers, you're not a man.
Yeah. If you're not doing that, you can't. You're not
If you're not using feathers for fletchings,
turkey feathers.
turkey feathers.
You don't make your own.
If you're
turkey
not
feathers.
drawing your 70-pound
Yeah.
compound bow,
Yeah.
with 3 fingers, bare fingers,
No. Yeah.
Under.
you're not a man.
Yeah. 3 under.
Under.
Yeah.
Don't hold that already. You're fucking under it.
I'm not a man.
So, Russ Jacobs says, finishing the last of my 12 bottles tonight, watching the show.
You're gonna finish 12 bottles.
The 12 samplers. He won our 12 whiskeys of Christmas giveaway.
Okay.
Russ Jacobs.
So
Finishing
you
the last
sampled
of
the
12.
last. What was the last one? Ben?
What's the last one, Russ?
What do you mean? You made them.
Oh, he was drinking them all out of order. He
You
wanted
just
the
grabbed
he wanted the cheat sheet, and he was going through and picking and choosing,
You know what you should do.
which is cool.
Well, now,
So yeah, Russ, what's the last pour of the night for him?
you know what you should do.
I don't know.
You should like raffle one.
So if you
Should on the show. Not this one.
not that one.
I mean, for $25, I would go buy one and actually do like a giveaway with it, just to let a user try it, and they can give us their feedback with it.
We'll write.
I would do it.
We'll fucking engrave. a
100 proof.
Or Jessica, yeah, we could get it. I have a laser engraver at work. I could get 100 proof engraved on that blade. I could get anything engraved on that blade.
Oh, on the blade, you can do on the blade.
Oh, I could do 100 proof right across there.
Ooh.
Got a laser engraver, boy.
And then put bucks.
Actually, I can
With a
just
Z.
I could actually just set it up in my mill and
Or
just
just
engrave it.
if it says like just S, or just if there's no S, just
So Ben, those whiskey bottles, I could have probably actually engrave.
Yeah,
I could have had them engraved.
We probably could have.
But yeah, so that's an idea.
I like it. We could do 100. We go buy a knife, or we do the series of 3. We buy 3 knives. Do a
Mhm.
series of 3 hunting giveaways. Maybe my preference.
These are
of
fucking badass, dude.
my gutting knife that I like, Ben's style, and your style.
Ooh, he's drinking that Taconic double-barreled maple.
Is that from Ithaca?
Yeah.
Those are my
No,
style.
it's from downstate. Different Taconic.
It's a heavy duty case. Dude.
But yeah, that's a good
It's
pour,
premium.
dude.
Premium
It's a
leather,
really
it
good
says
product.
on like packaging.
So anyway, Bo commented in, says
He is commenting.
that guy needs some Huntworth.
What's Huntworth? This
Needs
might
some-
be Huntworth.
Bo's been picking on me about buying Huntworth camo ever since I bought it.
Yeah.
Is it you get Huntworth from Runnings? Because this might be Huntworth.
You
I
do.
don't know if
I'm
Runnings
thinking
does
this
that.
might
Oh, yeah.
be fucking Huntworth.
That's
dude.
where I looked at it physically, and I was like, I should go on their website. This is
Oh my
nice
God.
stuff.
Huntworth,
he's got it. Ah, take that, Bo.
Huntworth, Bo.
Take
I
that,
love
Bo.
I love
We're
it.
wearing Huntworth right now.
Got the Huntworth
That's
trapper.
amazing.
Yeah.
My man, right there.
And then Bo's got to throw the comment in there. Crossbows.
crossbow, Huntworth, and crossbows.
Yeah.
That's what we're all about.
Yeah. But
And
No,
saddles.
not really. And saddles.
Russ says Hokel's probably going to ban our asses from doing giveaways next. Can't do giveaways on the podcast anymore.
You can't give away free cool stuff.
We'll just get off of the subscription Ben has, and then she'll never see us on YouTube anyway.
Yeah. We're going to go on. What's the other?
We're going on the dark web.
Jeez.
Yeah, that way we can say what we want.
Yeah,
That
probably
way
not.
we can do whatever we want. Say whatever we want.
It's possible.
What else are we gonna do?
I don't know.
We can do whatever we want.
We actually talked about next year.
Same thing, just
Yeah,
swear a little more, maybe. I don't know.
we talked about next year doing a live hunt. I know we'll probably try to go live from the boat again.
Dude, okay, yes.
Ooh.
See,
Oh, so
That
I
was
wear
fun.
guide gear and my hunting blind that I just got. No, I wear Huntworth, and my hunting blind I just got is guide gear.
Got it, man. Everybody's on a budget, man. Have you seen the price of groceries
we
lately?
did get a big.
Everyone's on a budget, but Bo, he's over there wearing Sitka.
Oh, good for you.
I got no
I'm
Sitka.
glad you can afford that.
I can't.
Fuck.
I wear some Drake that I bought on sale, and then I buy shit, it doesn't fit me, and then
Drake's
I give
more
it
expensive
to
than
Liza.
Sitka.
You know what I have?
Usually, yeah.
Drake is more expensive than Sitka.
You know
Usually,
what I use?
Huntworth with me.
Yeah.
You're wearing it. That's the hat you hunt in.
Bullshit. You got more expensive shit than I got my hunting coat.
My stuff is Huntworth.
Is it?
Yes.
All of his hunting stuff now is Huntworth.
It's just matching colors. I don't wear mismatched camo. You do. Like, whatever.
I know. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
Mine's all mismatched
I'm
too.
sorry.
It's fine. I can't afford matching.
I can't afford my matching clothing. Okay.
I put that hoodie on, and I showed your dad the built-in face mask and the hoodie. I was like,
Yeah.
check it. He's like, that's probably some expensive stuff. And he was wearing a Huntworth coat. I said, no, it's Huntworth. He goes like, really? It's like, yeah.
Huntworth, man.
Huntworth.
See, I got my coat.
Available at your local runnings. Send us a sponsorship.
I
Thank you.
love my redhead coat
I wish
that I
Runners would
use all the
sponsor us.
time.
That'd be cool.
But my zipper broke on it, so I got it all fucking. I stitched it back together. You know,
You stitched it or I stitched?
I stitched it.
Is it like a special stitch?
You didn't. I did.
I got it.
Gotcha. But
And
yeah.
it didn't work the best. I mean, it's there. It's done. Sorry, go.
No, you're good.
But yeah, let's look at this deer. I'm gonna send you a freaking. Can you see a video on that?
I could play a video.
Check
Look at
this.
it.
Send it to my Facebook Messenger. That's easier for me to pull up because I'll just be able to put it on the full screen.
Steve Westfall liked our video.
Yep, I got that comment too. Thanks, Steve. I saw him and Jane the other
Steve!
night down at
Steve and Jane, they're the best.
Yep, saw him
They're
down
too
at
good to me.
Halfway House down there. Taco Tuesday after leagues.
Steve and Jane like Taco Tuesday.
They said, it's a little cold to be
Good
getting out
people.
tonight.
I'm
but-
gonna
Very
send
good
it to.
people.
Actually, that's a good one. I'll have a pour of that. The shelf behind you, Steve's Jack Single Barrel.
Yeah, pour me something, dude.
Yeah. You want a little pour?
Yeah,
He
would
didn't-
you?
He got gentleman this year, not single barrel.
No, I got that single barrel. Or we'll do this one. That's a good one. We'll crack this Bond and Lillard open.
Wow, that's what you brought over there last time.
Yeah, we'll crack this one for Steve.
You
We'll
sent
do
it
that
to him?
tonight. We'll crack that.
Working on it. You seen this, Buck?
Yeah, that was a hell of a nice.
That's the new one that showed up? Is that what you're saying?
I'm
Studley.
gonna just send
Studley.
it
I
to
like
you.
the name.
That's his name, Studley.
I like the name.
I'm gonna send it to you in text.
I just
message, 'cause
named
I don't
him,
know how
so
to
he's
do
probably
it.
gonna die
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, don't let him or Owen name any of your deer.
because they'll die. Or
They
you'll
will
miss
die,
them.
or you'll miss them, or you'll scab them.
Unless I get a shot at them, then they'll die.
Possibly. Yeah, you named all the ones you've killed.
All right,
Like,
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
know what
send it
deer
to
that
you.
is.
Ben, I'm just gonna send it to you.
Inside
And then
kicker
I'll send
time.
Yeah.
I'm so unique with my names. Look at this Big
That's fine.
8. I'm gonna name him the Big 8.
No. This deer right here is Splinter.
Splinter.
Eric
Alright.
Menz kills all my deer.
All right. So this is the one that showed up after season, you're saying, Jesse?
No, this deer wasn't after season.
Okay.
But I mean, let's see.
See if we can get this to play out.
The pictures I have of him, I didn't realize he was that big. He showed up late season, so like December. The first picture I had of
Muzzle
this
loader
deer,
then.
yeah, but the first picture I thought you were taking a fucking shite. Let me see. Yeah, so the first picture I had of that deer was December 12th.
Oh, so he showed up like right at the tail end of gun, right before crossbow.
Yeah, and I fucked up because if you look at this, you don't like. I have my thing on video and picture, so it sends me just a. I thought the way he was, his head was, you know what I mean. It didn't show many horns. It just looked like a decent sized buck,
Right.
and it was at dark. You know what I mean. And nothing was daylight. I didn't have any daylight pictures on my house since fucking bow season. But if I would have actually paid attention, I wasn't really paying attention. I was like focused on like going to the cabin and doing other shit and hunting like in my other spots.
So
Now
I think everybody
behind my
can see
fucking
this right
house.
now.
this is at 5:07 in the morning. I know where he was going to bed. I know where he was, and he was doing this. And I look back at my phone or on my things. He was there almost every single day. I think. Animal does, dude. I'm fucking so mad at myself. But yeah, look at this. So see this right here?
Here we go. We'll be able to get this up now. Should be able to see this for everybody at
Oh,
home.
he's doing it right there, dude.
I know, but that's a different. This one at first.
Ooh, Jesse. Dang, dude.
That's the 22nd though. But when you look at this, like
That's a good buck, man.
Like it doesn't look big right there, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
it must be
nice
the
spot.
year of the split G2s, man. I tell you, there's been a
But that's
bunch
the
of deer
biggest deer I've
with
had on my property. Fucking
bunch of deer
ever,
with
really.
split twos. That's a good looking buck.
he showed up the 12th. I had that camera out there all year, but guess what he's eating? Your turnips.
Ooh, 100 proof.
He
This
did.
goes back to my theory that the deer start eating the turnips in fucking January.
Yeah. Well,
They start hammering the turnips.
Well,
in January.
it's been a light year.
the
But
deer did not like. I mean, they didn't like it. They were coming through and they were just milling around, you know
eating
what
the
I mean?
greens.
Like, they weren't like just feeding on it. But that's how I don't have a big plot. You know what I mean? Like mine's just a little spot.
Rabbits love it.
Bo says
Rabbits do.
that's a nice one.
Thanks,
Fun
man.
time.
I hope he gives me a shot at him next year.
Have you had
or
a
this
picture?
year.
Have you had a picture since season ended of him?
No, because
He's gonna kill him
Stupid
with
me.
Huntworth.
yeah. Well, after season, yes,
Oh, you do have an after season picture of him too.
yes. It was at that freaking snowstorm. When I realized that it was actually a deer, right here.
You didn't know it was a deer.
Shut up. I realized I had a really big buck on like camera. It's so hard to see. I don't know.
You sent me that one.
Yeah, so that's when
I believe you.
and then he was right there. This was January 7th. He was behind my house
Looks like
Oh, that's survived then.
at
Yeah.
11. Yeah, he's been out there.
So
But I
there's-
stopped my camera.
So there's one down on the Naples property behind your house.
yeah, the Naples property behind the house, and Naples property.
Yep.
Naples, New York, on the property behind over there.
Good one. Split G2. It's not crafty. It's the opposite side.
I'll kill his little fucking ass.
It's not crafty.
I'll drop him.
So it's what, Splinter? That's what you're calling him?
Splinter.
Splinter. I like it. Like
Last time I named a buck Splinter, he got killed
it's not a
by
good
a
start.
guy
It's not a good
Should've
start.
named him.
with a crossbow.
Should have named him Poseidon.
And I'm pretty sure that guy with a crossbow shot him at nighttime.
That's possible too.
The last buck you named that you killed was Poseidon, right?
Yes.
The last
Or
named
did you
one.
name this one this year?
No, I didn't really. I mean, I don't know. I had two bucks that kind of looked similar, and I didn't really have a chance to name this buck. No, I don't think I had my buck on bow. I did not name him. No, after the fact, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I didn't name my buck. No.
I think you got the bigger one.
So
I did.
Russ
I
commented.
like him. He's super dark, dude. His horns are so dark.
He's cool.
Yeah. So anyway, quite on set for the cork
You
pot.
said Russ commented.
Fresh pot.
All right, should we give him the kill test after?
No, we're saving that for the end.
Yeah. Right at the
Bo
sign
is
off.
on suspense right now to see how sharp
Yeah.
this Huntworth knife is. Harbor Freight knife. No. I don't know if it's gonna work.
We'll be good.
Do one just to show.
Anyway, so
So Ben,
Bo commented in, said, I'm looking up his property right now on Onyx. Yep, right down there in Naples off of, what's the main drag there in Naples?
245.
245.
No, 265.
260
265, right? Takes you
or
right into Naples.
264.
He's 84.
Oh, jeez.
Well, 265 tees up with it, and then it like jogs on 84, and then you go back on 265.
Yeah, but then you got to go to fucking Jerry Road, and then
you're right there at
once you're on
Jesse's.
Jerry Road.
Yeah, you're right there.
Look
Jerry,
up.
Jerry
anybody
Road.
wants to-
It's on Gay Road.
No,
Gary Road. Pronounced it wrong. Anyway, so.
Gay Road is too close.
you're gay. You're
Oh,
Gay
boy.
Road.
It is not nice. There's nothing wrong
You're a gay
with
road.
that.
Here we go. All righty. So, yeah, so Russ said Wilderness Trail was one of his faves from the 12 Whiskeys of Christmas. Oh, I didn't know we were.
Oh, I was checking it. You gave me fucking a literal drop.
I'm sorry. Would you like a little more, sir?
No, I'm fine. It's fine.
You said you wanted a taste.
He's kind of, you see all the whiskey he has, he's pretty stingy with it.
What's happening? Is your dog scratching his fucking butt?
No, it's
If
the,
we weren't live, I have a theory about that.
it's the heat run.
I definitely have a theory about that. But,
It's the heat run if the
I can't say it loud.
especially when it's cold like this, if you're running like a lot of water. The town of Phelps has a bad water line that thumps
Yeah.
when it's this cold.
But he gets cold out that water line. Thumb.
Yeah,
He'd
buddy.
be thumping, boy.
Yep. That water line's thumping in the baseboard heats. Oh boy. Yeah. Anyway,
No, Ben, that's why I turned the water on in the barn.
so I turn the water on in the barn.
That's something.
It's not bad.
Everything. Yeah, that's when I'm going down the stills out there in the barn.
I was just
Where'd you
watering.
get your YouTube cut from?
I was just watering the horses. What?
Where'd you get your YouTube cut from?
You don't like my hair? Damn it! Everyone's attacking me.
I like it, dude. I told you I liked it.
Damn it.
Bo attacking me about Huntworth.
Huntworth.
I'm very insecure. I didn't kill a buck this year.
You didn't kill a buck.
First time in like fucking 6 years.
So you letting the hair grow now? Till next year?
What do you mean letting it grow?
I don't know.
I just
growing
shaved
the
it
top.
down to a 1.
No.
Yes,
Growing
you
the
should.
top.
Yeah, that's what he is.
I'm going man bun.
Ooh.
I'm growing it out, and I'm
All
going
right.
Viking shaved on the side, and I'm going growing it out, and I'm getting the man
Are
bun.
you
in the back.
Ragnaroking it?
Oh yeah,
Ragnar in it.
You're
Buren.
Ragnaring it?
Buren, Ironside.
Oh, you're in it. You're in it. Gotcha. Okay.
You should shave, just literally shave it fucking bald to here. And then keep it. Darren. Just literally like this, like straight with this line. Take all
It
this
looks
hair
good
out.
when it's wet and I slick it back. It looks good.
Darren.
But then you know those penguins that get the fucking
Oh, the emperor penguins.
the emperor penguins.
Yeah.
Like if it's not wet or I don't gel it, it eventually just goes in the back. I look like an emperor penguin.
You have to go like this.
There you go.
Well,
You have to go like this.
if I go emo,
Oh, no, keep it like that. Just keep it spread.
Alfalfa in it.
Like
Touch
that.
them down to
Alfalfa
both,
in
your,
it.
Like
both
that.
your head, your right
Hold
here
on.
to your eyes.
Alfalfa in it.
All right, we're fucking around.
All right. We're getting
Let me cut your
everybody's
hair.
new hairstyles for the
No.
new
Cut your hair.
no,
Come
only,
on.
no, I got a new what's her name? Madison.
Yeah.
She does a good job down there at Hair Zoo in Newark. Plug for Madison Hair Zoo.
There you go.
Yeesh.
All right.
Ah, it bites.
Russ says 12's gone. Now he's got to go back to Jim Beam. Jim Beam's all right. We did that Jim Beam extra aged black at the Sip and Stroll
I
last
was
year.
always an Evan Williams. Like if I had to get the cheap stuff, I'd go Evan Williams.
I like the white label over the black. I don't know if I converted you on that. Or
I
not.
like free whiskey. What I got that one time from you when I won.
Oh, that Woodford.
Freaking.
It
we
was
drank
not
that.
enough, by the way. Dan Festa was not satisfied after we finished it.
Yeah, he should be watching.
Well-
He texted. He said, "I said we're going live," and he goes, "Is he on?" And I said,
Well, tell him to comment
Dan.
in.
Dan, comment in.
He said, "I said we're on. We're going live." He said, "Podcast." I said, "Yes, right now."
No, say no, iPod.
Right. Yeah.
That's what Grandpa
Hey.
Billy calls us. He goes, "You and your iPod."
All right. Got to get back to the comments. Bo says, any changes to the archery setup for next year?
New limbs for my bow.
Yep. You got new limbs. Are they in yet?
They are in. I haven't dropped my bow off yet.
Gotcha.
Oh, you don't
I was gonna
change.
get new.
You
I
don't
was gonna
fix
get
something that's not broken.
80-pound limbs, but
80s.
just like he said, why change something that's not broken? And
If
they
it
have-
works,
well, your limbs are
Don't
broken. So
change
that's,
they have my limbs are broken.
That's why
like
we're-
they're fucking fraying.
Yep.
So that's a good
Trust
thing.
me.
Look at your bow limbs and just like mine are splintering. Like I could literally get splinters in my fingers from the sides.
comment on the screen right now.
I have
You see that?
need bigger whiskey bottles. Dan Festa. He is listening. That boy Dan.
Got the comment on the screen.
Yeah, because Dan was not satisfied when that bottle ran out.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Need bigger whiskey bottles.
I'm sorry. We need to have more support from the folks at home.
I know.
Is
To
that
buy
bottle
bigger
at the
bottles.
cabin up on the shelf somewhere? Like that display?
Yeah, I kept it there.
Engraved?
Good.
And we
Nice.
kept
That's cool.
Joe's kept his fucking plate that he shot his iron sighted gun in, or his he got this bore sighting thing. He's like,
I gotta say,
I'm good to go.
I mean, at 30 yards, he did hit
Yeah.
a plate.
Yeah, it hit it. But I wouldn't have felt confident myself just pulling the trigger on a deer without shooting the gun
Yep.
first. Or, you know what I mean?
Will, are you watching this?
We ain't watching.
I don't
He
know.
wouldn't have hit it anyway.
I don't think Will's watching it.
Well, no, it's all right.
Will should watch it.
So my wife
But we didn't let it happen.
my wife comments and says, "Did you guys make a buck bet for this year?"
What's that mean?
A new buck bet, like biggest buck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
I wouldn't
smallest
mind
buck?
actually doing like a small little bet. We all throw $20 in a pot, biggest or heaviest or whatever you guys want to do, like heaviest doe, even not even a buck contest.
Mm-hmm.
I'd throw $20 in a pot amongst our like 6 friends.
Let's go with something stupid, like longest tail.
Longest GT.
I like that longest tail.
Longest,
Yeah.
No tail.
biggest balls.
I would have
Circumference.
fucking won.
You
it.
would have won that.
Dude, the sack on my deer was the biggest sack I've ever seen on an animal.
He wasn't breeding.
Well, not in it, but literally, like, or he's
breeding everyone. He's got freaking such a stockpile.
He points it out. I'm just about to
They were swollen from bouncing off all them does.
just about to like gut this, I yank him on, and Nate goes, "Holy, look at the sack on that thing!" And I'm like, "Oh my god, dude, good for you."
Well, you got to point out that I was looking at the genitalia.
You pointed it out for me. You're like, "Look at that!" I'm like, "Wow."
I do look at the deers.
I mean, I think any man would have been like, "Wow, look at that."
I mean, when I shoot a deer, I usually try and see if it's a mounter or not.
Oh yeah, you're.
Yeah, he's 6 years old.
Well, look at how many points you got. I haven't counted that yet.
He's
Right.
4.5. I'll shoot him.
Right.
People got to look at him to see how. Oh, you have him turned around for a second.
Just by the, I'm just like, wow.
Dude, I'm not kidding. Though. It was fucking
Russ said he got a new crossbow for Christmas from his kids. Heck yeah,
Nice.
Russ.
What kind?
Didn't
Raven.
say.
Well,
You got a raven.
that's all right.
I don't know if ravens are legal in New York, but they sell them. Just like all the deer corn that's on sale at Tractor
I don't
Supply
think
right
you
now.
You can't hunt with it, but you can have them.
Yeah, of course you can.
Practice
You can
with it.
target shoot with it.
Yeah, you practice.
Yeah.
Good target practice there.
Bo asked, "How old are your limbs, Jesse, on your bow?"
My bow is a
15 years old. They gotta be.
So yeah, maybe I had the bow brand new from
Hoyt Rampage.
not 2010. It was probably 2012. Yeah,
Whenever they made, the
But they
Rampage.
covered them, right?
whenever
They
they
covered
made
the
the
limbs.
Rampage.
They sent you free limbs,
Yeah,
right?
brand new. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I have to pay for anything for them to like put them on or nothing
Is
like
Bo
that.
a Sitka
Yeah.
Matthews guy?
I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
We
He
had
wears
10
Sitka
years.
and shoots a Matthews.
Oh boy.
Eh.
But yeah, 10 years, which is a funny thing too. I
Oh,
brought my
it's
bow
not
into the
sad.
bow shop. Then I got my bow like that, and then I brought my bow there, and my bow, the same bow I had, was hanging up on the shelf with the brand new limbs that I
Who
needed
sent that?
on it because his
Oh,
bow
the
had the same
cutest toes
problem.
on a doe.
Yeah.
Shit.
I like that.
I'll paint them bitches.
So let's do a little share screen here.
But yeah, my bow
Add
had
this
the
up to
same
the stage.
problem as someone else's that had the same exact bow as mine.
So
Just conveniently.
here we go. So Dave says for the contest this year, Dave Todd, longtime listener, says cutest toes on a doe should be it. A nice little ivory toe on that doe.
I can't really. That's like a weird thing. Let me see this.
Cutest toes on a doe for the contest.
Oh shit! White and black. Okay.
I could get behind that. A little something different.
Let's.
Yeah, but what if every doe we shoot all has black toes?
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bowl in the China shop back.
And then
there.
my
I'm gonna
best
be
picture
back
of the
here.
year.
Keep fucking hitting shit.
Everybody's
You got too
everybody's
I knocked
There you
over
go,
the
Jesse.
coon, sorry.
best picture of the year
Mountain.
on the camera.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
Nice little 2.5-year-old breeding a doe on November 12th, if you were wondering.
I think we could probably see that.
On Turnaround. If you know where that is. If you don't,
I do.
that's too bad.
I'm gonna go there November 12th next year.
Yep. So
Shoot him at
There we go.
3.5.
This one kid I know, his dad had a picture of a buck mountain and a doe.
So wait a minute. Let's go back to this. If it works, don't change it. Because I got a lot of buddies that all season long, all they like to do is get this site. No, I don't like that site. Change that site. Oh, no. Let's switch from competition arrows back to hunting arrows at the end of the year when hunting season starts. Just find something that works for you and you can shoot consistent with it. Who's
a lot of people.
Yeah, but why though? I mean,
more than you think, dude.
I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, a lot of it probably.
You got to look at the end goal though. Like for me and Ben.
Yeah, but if
yourself, I believe, when we shoot our bows, it's no matter what we're doing, whether it's in a league, whether it's whatever,
backyard,
the whole point is to make sure I don't screw up that shot when that buck comes by. The whole point behind everything, leagues, competitions, whatever, practicing in the backyard, is the whole point is to make sure that I am ready for when giving myself, optimizing my chances of making a good shot on that buck when he comes by.
100%.
I feel like some people they can get caught up in the competition side of it, and it's not necessarily about hunting when it's in the off season.
Yeah, I don't know.
For me, it's always I shoot the same thing. I shoot the same thing at leagues, at whatever. In my backyard, everything. I shoot everything. I shoot the same thing at a deer minus a field point to a broadhead. That's the only thing that changes.
Yeah, you should. Why not? I mean, especially like if you have to.
Why would you do anything different?
If people want to change shit,
like unless you're Louis Price and you're sponsored by Hoyt and they tell you to do something, why would you change anything you're doing?
Yeah, fuck that.
Good point.
You're sponsored actually by a company.
It by removing things of your bow. Then, all right. If you're adding things, take them off. Start taking stuff off.
Yep.
They release. You forget it. Whoops. Use your finger.
Hannah said, "Didn't you have a haircut or wax bet last year?" That was a couple years ago.
Ben still hasn't fulfilled.
I don't grow any hair down there, so it's easy.
Smallest buck bet from 2 years ago.
So you would have done.
Ben,
you didn't get a deer. You didn't get a buck. You didn't get a.
No, we
didn't do one this year because
Ben
Ben never fulfilled his waxing bet.
Oh.
Yeah, Kendra wouldn't wax me. I'm a dude. She doesn't wax dudes.
There's other people that wax.
I told you guys. I said I would wax it. I don't have a problem with it.
She said.
I told you. I don't have a problem. I'll wax it. I don't have much hair down there, but I'll wax it. Fine, whatever. You know that's the deal.
You have to.
I don't know you don't have any hair down there. Why are you saying that?
I've had a problem since I was a baby. Yeah, I haven't been able to grow hair.
So I think that was the first year of COVID, dude. That bet was out there. Because that was the last time that I didn't shoot a buck right off.
What you do with a bet of like,
and that was I think it was Gooch specifically. Was the wax.
We should do a bet like if you don't shoot a button buck, you have to blank. You know,
pass. I'm not gonna go out there and go snap a button buck right off.
Signing up for that.
I know that's a bad thing. That's
not a.
Anyway,
never mind. For me,
never mind.
It would be easier for me to shoot the biggest buttons.
It would be easier for me to win that category than to go against you guys and be like, even though I just showed you that big buck, but still, that fucking thing showed up on the.
Need to put that 100 proof out there. That's the first time you got to taste that 100 proof. He's going back.
You never know. He could have.
Well, so
a little bit
them sugar beets.
Right.
Owen was eating the shit out of it.
Ain't no sugar beets. Ain't no sugar beets in that 100 proof mix. Oh, come on, bro.
I forget.
Ain't no sugar beets in that. I don't use buzzwords and all that.
Whatever that radish was you put in there.
The radish or the purple top?
So 100 proof is coming out with another plug here.
Yeah.
100 proof has a spring mix now.
Yeah.
Clover
working
mix.
on the clover spring mix.
You should do a corn.
100 proof corn.
You should do a corn.
100 proof corn?
Just corn.
Call it just bourbon.
Corn. You should
because
do
bourbon is corn. Corn is bourbon.
100 proof used to do like
corn.
So you plant corn seed, bean seed, and fucking
squash.
Squash.
What are you doing? 3 sisters.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Shut the fuck up. You know?
I got you. I knew where you were tracking, man.
But 3 sisters, man.
3 sisters. Russ's crossbow
Jesse's
is
1% Indian.
I'm 0.
Yeah,
I got my DNA test back. I am Swedish,
I'm a Swedish.
like Dutch mix, that kind of region. Yeah.
I'm as German and English as it gets.
I don't know what I am.
Irish.
You had one done?
Yeah. I spit in the thing.
That's what y'all do?
Yep.
Yeah, you
Just
get one of them DNA tests, you spit in a tube like a vial to a line that they mark on it, and then you send it away and they send your results back.
Yep. Pretty much.
How much was that?
I don't know. I got mine
60,
for Christmas.
60 to $100.
I got mine for Christmas. I don't know.
I asked my mom for it a few years back for I used Ancestry.
So what are you then?
23 and me.
You're
I
Dutch?
think it was mine.
23 and me.
I think my mom said we're part Dutch.
I was the funny
my
thing was
family
is
said
I was
we
going,
had a lot of Dutch and Swedish in me, but that was Dutch and Swedish came up very minimal, low percentage. High German, Germanic, which is like northern German Europe.
right up there. It's
And
by
then English.
that's up there by like where they would have made landfall.
English would be like Great Britain, the island, the big island over there.
Sir, you weren't.
The pond, across the pond.
Germanic is Viking.
Possible. I'd be more Danish.
You're a Dane.
Germanic.
Russ says he got a Barnett crossbow.
Ooh, I heard those are really good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Bo commented in, said that's great historical data. I think he was probably talking about that buck breeding that doe. Yeah, that's what we use a lot of. We use
I think he was talking about my DNA.
that could be. That could be. That's good historical data too. But yeah, I think with anything, dude, you know me. I make that whiteboard all messy. This year was the only year I've only had 1 or 2 bucks.
Oh, messy! You had 1 buck on there all year, and you killed him.
Sorry.
On a
good.
1-year rule or no?
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
You sure it was a 1-year rule?
Positive it's a 1-year rule.
No.
You want to go check it?
I'm still not sold on a 1-year rule.
You want to go check it? You can check it. That's okay. Wasn't looking to. Well, he might have been looking to bang a doe that morning, but he didn't get a chance to. Met a 270 there at about 40 yards.
This what you use 270?
270.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, that's what I mean. I know a lot of guys that use 270s, and I've heard a lot of good things about that round.
Well, the one thing I will say about it is it does a job. It will both deer that I've heart shot with it.
Well, it's not.
They don't make it 100 yards.
Yeah.
Very minimal blood. I will say that. There's not. It's just like any rifle. It's a pee hole. If you don't drop them,
That's when you
it's a
don't
little
see the
pee hole.
varmint round, dude. Like everyone, like you're shooting the super heavy rounds, which is great, and then but then you start.
I don't think it's that
just
heavy.
hard.
I don't know. I don't know. My grain is right off. I didn't pull it, but
Unless you hit where you aim has a big thing on what's going on too. You know what I mean? Because if you're shooting like with a bow, where you don't want to hit your front shoulder, you know what I mean? Like right behind the shoulder, how you're aiming with a bow. If you shoot like that with your gun, you're definitely not having. You're just pinhole through.
Yep.
It sucks with like the rifle. Like if you want to make sure you're shot, if you want to kill that animal and see that thing drop, you shoot it right in that fucking shoulder or right where that neck meets its shoulder, like high. That way you know, like it's spine shot, like it's going to drop.
Right.
That's a hard thing to do to make sure that all. I mean, I say that just because you got to make sure your shit's right. But
DJ Thompson commented in, says 100 proof produced for me early bow season. 100 proof, man.
The
100 proof
plot, dude. Well, I mean, I got that little one right there.
Yep.
That worked great, man.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's still. I mean, he's actually that.
DJ, are you coming to the diaper party?
His.
Yeah, DJ's coming, I guess.
Yeah, DJ's coming.
Yeah.
Sweet. I haven't seen DJ in a while.
Yep.
You still got that sweet exhaust on your truck, DJ?
No, he's got a Ford now. His other truck had a blown tranny and everything
Ford.
else. He blew his transmission and wonders why.
He wonders why.
He wondered why his tranny blew
It
in
might
that
be
truck.
smoking his tires in front of the entire fire department of the Black Lake. It might have something to do with it.
It might be.
Why can't I go this way? Cause you got to turn around.
DJ,
All right, man.
they have
fine.
the road blocked.
Are you drinking that, or you want me to?
DJ, they have the road blocked.
Why can't I go that way? Because it's blocked. But for what?
You don't know it's the fire department. Go around. He's got his music ranked. I love it. It was so much fun.
It was a great time.
So I'm sharing the screen right now because DJ reminded me that buck is breeding that doe in a 100-proof plot.
Oh,
Just saying.
and that buck that you just seen walk through,
And that
was in
buck,
a 100
and that
plot
buck that I shot,
in
I
Naples.
killed in that 100-proof plot about 60 yards from that. Just cruising through on that little ridge that goes through there on that plot.
Did you find a dead one in a 100-proof plot too?
No.
So it didn't kill it. That one buck I showed you was in a 100-proof plot.
That one that made it through season. That big guy.
The one
The
about Splinter.
Splinter. I like that name, dude. That's a solid name. I don't know if I've ever heard a buck named Splinter before.
Yeah.
Well, I know you said you named one Splinter.
Splinter,
but
isn't that the bad guy in Ninja Turtles?
That's the rat.
I just fucking Splinter.
Master Splinter, that's the rat. That
Ninja Turtles?
I do Splinter because his horn. Splinter.
DJ says,
Which
remember
fork was for the fork. Huh?
DJ comments and says, remember when Jesse set that island on fire?
That was the same weekend,
It
Nate.
was the same weekend.
That was the same weekend you smoked your tires in
Listen.
front of the entire fire department.
Yes, it was that same weekend.
Yep.
I did not.
That was great. That was so much fun.
I come around the side of that island, all of a sudden I'm like, this bitch is on fire. And everyone's fucking on the other end. I'm like, I did not do that. I promise right now I did not do that.
Jesse got on that island, take a pee, dropped a roach, and
I did not.
freaking lit that thing on fire. I think that's actually why the fire department was there, because the island was on fire.
Oh, boy.
That's why the road was
Right,
closed.
left.
That could
Yeah.
be.
I think it was
Why
on the
we
same
gotta
day.
leave? Fire.
That could-
Fuck.
It was a bachelor party, and I don't know. I think it was all the same day. I think that's why the road was closed, because
I
you
don't know.
set the
It was
island
a-
on fire.
Every time I've went to that spot, that place, it's all matched in the one time. Like
My
we had
bachelor
your
party,
bachelor party,
Connor's,
and then maybe something to do with
then
Sam.
you, me, and Will went up.
We
Well,
didn't
yeah, that
burn
was
it.
last time.
We didn't burn anything in mine. We just ate everybody else's food at the campsite.
Yeah,
Yours
thank
is
God
there
for the
too?
neighbors.
Yeah, thank God for the neighbors at my bachelor party. That was a good time.
Yeah,
Was
you
I
got
there?
some shitty friends. They didn't bring any food.
That's fine. The neighbors had it all.
Was I
Remember
there?
that? Yes.
I was the only
See,
one that
they
caught
all
a
matched
bass.
together. Like
No,
Oh.
mine wasn't up there.
I was the
Mine
only one
was
to
in
catch a
Newark.
fish. I caught
okay,
it.
okay, yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah,
And we
yeah,
went
yeah.
right across the loop.
Yeah.
And they had a
Christening everyone.
Yeah, you were christening everybody. They had a chili cook-off.
Yeah.
And there was
And we were
food
playing
everywhere.
cornhole.
Yes.
Cornhole,
You said
you guys
it'd
are
be
killing.
great bass fishing.
I
caught
caught
some.
a bass.
I caught fish.
You did?
You didn't
Yeah.
catch anything.
Yes, I did.
I caught all the fish.
No.
Yeah. I caught a little bass too.
Yeah, there were little ones.
didn't
They
catch
weren't big
anything.
ones.
Yes, I did.
I caught all of them.
Yeah, okay. You're a
Oh,
little
up at the
fun
Black
puppy.
Lake? Yeah, we caught some fish at Black Lake.
I beat Nate at Black Lake.
I have the golden duckbill still hanging in my
All right.
Oh,
Got-
I did give you
Got to
that.
catch up on them viewer comments,
Caught the
boys.
Right.
Andy Hall comments and says, Nate, where is that hat?
No, you're just gonna
What
leave me fucking.
I don't know
hanging?
what hat. Oh, I think he's talking about your hair. I think he's liking your hair.
Who's that?
Andy Hall.
Andy, what's up? You like my hair, bro?
Yeah. Said,
You
where's
know?
the hat?
I guess I always wear a hat.
Yeah.
It's right
It's
here,
true.
Andy.
And then Andy says, see you guys next weekend? Question mark.
Is that the sportsman show in Syracuse?
Might be.
Are you
That
going?
might be. Isn't that my
I've gone the past
that's
2
my
years
diaper
with my
weekend.
dad.
That's my
You
diaper
going?
weekend.
You want to go?
would
We'll
that
bring
be the-
Owen and Clark. We'll do a little
I
guys' day up
I
there.
heard they had to have like
Sunday?
admission ticket.
No, you buy him there. You
Yeah, you
show
buy
up,
it
it's
at the
like $8.
Yeah.
Like, person. I'm
Let's
sure.
go.
So
Owen and
that's
Clark are
that
free.
would
Let's
be
go, dude.
you
I'll
want
go
to
up
do
and walk
Sunday?
around with the kids. They got
Let's
the
do it.
dogs jumping in the big pool.
You want to do
They got
Sunday
the 3D boat
Sunday
club.
after the diaper party.
After your diaper party. Yeah,
The
we'll
Sunday.
go Sunday.
Sunday, make a
Next
big trip
weekend?
up.
Yeah, we'll give the
Not this one, the following.
We'll
Yeah,
give
not,
the girls
not this weekend, but
Yep.
next weekend.
You
give
got
the
it.
girls a day off. You and me, Ben wants to go. We'll
What,
go
on
up
Sunday, you said?
Andy said, "Yep, that's next weekend."
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep, New York Sports.
Yeah,
Foods
Andy,
Expo.
sounds like we'll be up Sunday.
Yep.
I got skull money to spend.
with actually Jesse's gonna bring his 12-point for you to score, and I'm paying for it.
I got a lot of deer to bring.
Ben is always like 3-4 inches smaller than you, so I gotta have Andy score Jesse's buck.
My deer would have been
I'm
a
just
lot
stingy.
bigger if I didn't have it right next to my wood stove.
That's
No,
3
we're
inches.
bringing your 12-point, and we're getting it scored and put. I'm paying for it. That's your Christmas present. Paying for it to get put in the New York Big Buck Club.
Right.
And you get a year's subscription.
Yeah.
So
I'm doing it. $30.
How big does that have to be though?
With a gun, 120,
That's it.
125,
What about with a bow?
100.
How do you do a Hanson?
Hanson's in too with your bow. Bring them both if you want.
I'd rather do my. I can do my.
You just
bow
gotta
buck
have the
this
year. You just gotta know the year you shot him.
I gotta do my bow buck this year.
Yeah, he probably
probably
made it.
close. Yeah.
Wow, no, we scored him.
100. He was 110
He was right
inches.
there.
He's the
close.
closest one to your wood stove, though.
No. Well, you said he was 105 or some shit.
Yeah, he's like 105, 104.
You know what he is? I don't go fuck up. Yeah, he's my smallest one on my wall.
You talking about
So-
the temperature of your house or the size of your deer?
Shut up.
All right.
Hanson will definitely make it.
Bow
He got my
Bring
bow
Hanson.
buck.
I'm only paying for the 12 points. I pushed him to.
All right. Reel her back in.
All right. He
Bo-
gave me.
Bo
some
says,
awful.
"What's in the 100-proof mix?"
What's in it?
Yep. You got
Uh,
turnips, crimson clover,
Things deer like.
radish,
Deer's like.
all sorts of goodies.
Deer's like it a lot.
He doesn't have apples or corn.
No apples or corn in it. Nope. Sorry.
What they really like.
Sorry about that. But yeah, no, it's yeah, we'll go with it. But yeah, the 100 proof and then the spring mix, we're working on that. Don't think that'll be out completely this spring.
No, I don't think we're doing it this year. But
It'll be
next
next
year,
year. The spring mix will be
we're
full on.
testing it in a little bit of your place and then my place.
And there's a couple other test plots of it out there already that have got
Yeah,
planted here in the
We're
fall.
gonna
So
get some feedback.
See if
on it.
anyone here. Dude, I need to make a corn plot next year, man. That's what I want to
you
do.
need 100 proof.
Just buy corn.
Well, I want to do two. I want to do
A corn and 100 proof.
corn is really for my like blocker of the west wind and just
He's
security
thinking,
sort of. If I had a big security thing
access
like
cover.
that,
Gotta make the access.
He's been listening.
well, no,
I like it.
listening. Fucking start.
Tom,
But no, it does help though. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I do want the corn though, because I do notice. I mean, every single deer you kill, if you gut it, there's corn in its stomach.
if you got corn locally, yeah.
Within, I mean, a couple miles. I mean, I shot my deer at Naples, dude, and there's coming in granted the cornfield. You know, the cornfield's not very far, but still, corn. There's corn every time I shoot a deer. There's always corn in stomach.
Right.
Just there's always corn around, but there's always corn in stomach. Just like there's always green. But still, I do feel like corn over other things is better in my
Well,
area.
corn provides cover
I don't
and
have
food.
a lot of it.
It can, yep.
I don't
I
have
mean,
a lot of it.
the deer gets two things out of corn.
If I can have both, it'd be amazing. I just need to add the corn
It
into
gets
my
cover
mixture,
and
and I'd be
food.
perfect.
Right.
Yeah, because they can hang out in it.
They can hang out in it all day and it's not going to bother them. And they get a certain amount of moisture from corn. So
Yeah.
they are getting water from corn
Yep.
to a point.
I mean,
Yeah,
same thing
anything
with
they're
the-
eating, yep.
So,
With
I
the
mean,
radishes
when
and
they're
stuff, too,
hanging
they
out
are
in a
too.
cornfield, they can just hang out in that cornfield and just eat corn for who knows how long and never leave it.
Yep.
If they really want to.
But them deer and everything, though, they crush the mixture you gave me, Ben, though, at my place.
Yeah, Ben, like I
It's a
said,
nice
we've been doing that mix for I've been playing around with
He
that.
says we. I think it's him and his dad.
Yeah. That's the we've been playing around
Not
with that
me.
for like the last 5
Not
going
me.
on 6 years trying to get that mix where we want it right off.
I know this for a fact. The cabin works like how you want it to work with that. Like bow season, they crush it. They will take it, and there will be nothing left. And then as soon as their first frost, they dig them all up. Like
Mhm.
it is like a pig. That's on our camp, you know what I mean, in Naples.
Yep.
So that I want to get some of that and do that down there for one of the plots.
Right.
But I want to get that sprayer thing. 'Cause that thing worked mint too. The spraying it, I didn't really think.
Yeah,
that
Jesse
was
borrowed my sprayer, got everything.
I didn't think it was gonna work that good, but it fucking did kill it. I'm like, this is stupid. I sprayed it the first day, right? And it kind of like drizzled a little bit.
I know that was my when
and
I
was
first
like,
did it.
like,
I thought
fuck.
it'd take
I'm
like 24
fucked up.
hours. That shit would be brown. It takes like a week.
Yeah, I was like, I fucked up.
I know you kept sending me like, dude, this shit ain't working. And I was like, I think it takes a little time. I'm like, message Ben.
So the plant has to be actively growing when you're spraying like glide and stuff
leaf.
like that.
It's got a green leaf.
By the time I realized it was actually dying, there was new shit growing under it, and I'm like, fuck. Then I spread the seed after I realized new shit was growing. Like, so that's kind of screwed me over too.
Yep. That's why a lot of times I'll even spray, broadcast, and pack all on the same day if you got rain coming right.
It's
It
it's a test and trial thing.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, every little every piece is different.
First year on my property, dude. Shot that bitch on my property.
It's test and
died
trial.
on my property first time. Could have got more, obviously, but still, I just first time.
Right. So now you know this year what happened last year, so you could actually make it better.
I'm gonna make it bigger now. I'm gonna make it way bigger, like twice the size.
Well, now that you got that thing, you broadcasted to the whole world. He's out there.
Fuck, you'd be dead by.
It's in Naples.
Probably fucking hit. That's probably why I see the guy pull over on the side of the road to his fucking lights flashing.
It'll be fine.
He either hit him or he was waiting for me to go by to shoot him. One or the other.
All right. Andy says, bring him on by. We'll hang him on the wall for the show next weekend. Tom says, Andy.
We'll be hanging on the wall.
Deer. Bring your deer to the show next weekend.
Which deer?
Any deer.
Should I shoot him?
I think.
I'm not bringing 5 of mine.
Oh, Mr. Fucker. All these deer.
What do you mean? You got like 12.
Okay. You got more deer than I do now.
I have more shoulder mounts
like
than
him.
you. I don't have more
You're
big
like
bucks
this guy
than
over
you.
here. All these fucking things.
Bo says you guys should do the big Harrisburg show in PA. It's awesome.
We could actually like buy a spot and go down and do the podcast live from the show.
Yeah. I've done a weekend.
We'll give away.
You've never done a weekend show with me, have you?
I've never been to Harrisburg.
Yeah. Well, you've never even done you've never actually worked a show for a weekend. Harrisburg's a fucking grind, dude. That's the problem with Harrisburg being 10 days. Like at the end of that, you are so burnt out, dude. At the end of Harrisburg,
what do you do there?
I was down at Harrisburg for 3 days one time, dude, and it's a freaking flat out grind. I don't know how guys do it 10 days, honestly.
How long do we have on this?
I feel like you're exaggerating.
Do the torture test?
No, it's 10 days down there at Harrisburg.
Me one of those.
It's 2 weekends.
What do you want?
So
Jesse wants that full body mount, by the way.
I know he does.
I do.
Andy, we're gonna auction off your full body mount.
Well, how much you want for it?
Whatever I get for it, I got to split with Andy.
I just don't want the horns on it like that. I want like a 4-point on it.
Well, just take a hacksaw to it.
Yeah, you get a skull plate out of a 4-point. We can put a skull plate in that thing. It's opened up.
That would be so perfect for hunting with.
We'll talk about it. So no, with the Harrisburg show,
I'm taking the antlers out of it.
The Harrisburg show, it's ridiculously
tanks on that.
That's what I'm doing.
No,
I just said I'm hunting with it.
No.
Yeah, you just offered it to me and tell me.
No, you can't have it now.
No, I can't have it. I'm bringing that bitch out in the field with me. That bitch is gonna have a fucking strap on it like this. I'm gonna fucking backpack that bitch out to my field.
Fine, I'm taking Fred then.
That is Fred.
No, that's better than Fred.
That's Fred 2.0.
Fred's way better.
I'll spray paint Fred on the side of him.
No, Fred. I'm taking Fred.
He's got 2 D's. Fred.
You ratchet strapped a deer coat to Fred.
I know.
And used him as a deal. I think it was a blue ratchet strap.
And not a deer walked in that field, and or it didn't show itself.
Squared up the blue ratchet strap Fred.
It
was amazing.
He was fluffed up.
It was like a spiker.
And I had one
right?
horn stuck in his head.
Fred did. This is Fred. It was amazing. He was a unicorn out there. And this was a 4-point squared up to him with a blue ratchet strap around him.
No, he never got squared up to.
He didn't? I thought you did. Oh.
Maybe he did.
I thought you sent me the video.
You're telling me here.
So yeah, so PA is very expensive for a booth. I've been down a couple times for day
Ben's got the
shows.
money, Bo. Don't
No.
let him fool you.
Pass.
He's loaded.
I'm not doing shows anymore, period, dude. I'm
You
trying
see
to
that truck he's driving around now, Bo? You pick on me about Huntworth.
thank my wife for that. She makes more than I
Blackout
do.
edition. Blackout edition.
My wife makes more than I do.
The blackout.
I think he's making money off this podcast. He's just not telling us.
Zero. I haven't made a penny off of this thing.
It's like my stepdad in my YouTube video. I'm like, you make money off that?
Take a picture of my stepdad. On his
No, I didn't
YouTube
say take a
video.
picture. I said it's like my stepdad
Oh,
on
boy.
my YouTube video.
Oh,
Because you
What's
can look
his name?
this up too. Look up Prius repellent on YouTube. And
Jesse made national news.
I was on TV.
His truck, Nicole's on. They're all on there.
Next episode.
He made national news.
We'll pull it up next episode.
Smogging a Prius.
Next episode, we make
Alexa,
the news.
Alexa,
with
shut up.
The EPA.
So we going to talk about this deer you found or what?
I don't know, dude. We've already been at it for an hour and 15.
Well, hold on. We gotta do the knife sharpening test.
All right, let me catch up on the comments. Tom says, can't imagine working a show for that long. Been attending a day or
You do it on your
two.
nail.
Wouldn't be bad.
It'll straight up and down. And if you move the blade and it curls your nail, it's sharp.
Mm-hmm. It'll kill. Bo says you need at least 2 days to see the whole show down there at Harrisburg. Yeah, that's a good point. You need a full weekend. Actually, our chiropractor Brittany was talking to me on Tuesday when I was in there getting adjusted yesterday.
Correction, it's Big Buck Brittany now.
Yeah, that's true.
She's a big buck slayer.
Next Wednesday, she wants me to score her deer because she got it back already from the taxidermist.
Take it to Andy. He always gives it a couple more inches.
That's possible.
Ben's stingy.
Sorry, I'm stingy.
Stingy.
Yeah.
He is. He scored my deer. I brought it to Andy. Ben's like, nah. My rifle buck last year. Ben's like, nah. It don't go 130. I'm like, how does that deer not go 130? I bring it to Andy after freaking 120 days of drying. Andy's like, yep, goes 131.
Well, who's Andy? Is he a
Andy
reliable
Hall.
source?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he a reputable source?
No.
He's the man.
All right.
No.
He scored all my deer.
So, all right, let's get through the rest of these comments. We'll dive into the Big 8 video, and then we'll do the knife test. Call it a night.
Sounds good.
What's
Good.
the Big 8 video?
The one that I put up on TikTok, the one I found, one that Jesse's doing for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're going to watch that whole video. I watched that earlier today.
No, we'll talk about it. We don't have to watch it. You can go watch it on TikTok.
Did you watch it?
He tells me, like, nothing's touched it. It's been dead for a month. Can you touch it? I'm like,
Dead for
sure.
a month.
Sure, I'll heat it right
It's
up.
been
for
dead
ya.
for 1 month and it's been 20 degrees out.
The fucking ear, the hair's falling off of it. And the ear's just sitting there. And
He just like brushes it and the whole thing's bald.
nothing's.
And I'm like, wow.
Look at this.
This is not the one I shot.
The hair brushes off.
He's just like this.
I just
Look it. There's no hole in it.
skin. Nothing's touched it either.
It died
Jesse.
2 weeks ago.
Mouth this. Thank you. No problem. I can't wait.
Yeah, thanks, Jesse.
I can't
You the
wait to
man.
touch this thing.
Ben, you know the eyeballs are like draining out of this thing. Right?
No, he said the birds ate them once they did, or else they froze up and blew them out.
Ravens.
The ravens.
Ravens ate the eyeballs.
Yeah.
But sometimes with a deer though, or the
I don't think
coyotes,
there's any coyotes over there.
I shot in a deer that like nothing's touched the gut pile for a while. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Depends on that squad's in the area. But being
My
cold-
doe I shot in bow season. I always bring him up to the top of the hill on the driveway and gut him there. But I left that gut pile. I walked by that gut pile for 2 weeks. Nothing touched it.
Right.
Nothing touched it.
Must have been a lot of them getting wounded in the area then.
shot in the ass. People using sights on their bows. and saddles.
Well, they had 120. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Anyway, yeah, shows that big, you can't get them all in one day. Not even close for like Harrisburg, like the other local ones, the New York Sportsman's.
Who said
that? Tom.
Tom, have you ever seen me walk? I am fast.
Well, like talk to people at booths and stuff like that, though.
I don't like to talk to people.
Yeah,
I don't have any money, so I just walk through it all.
Bo says I get some great deals at the end of the show because a lot of booths just want to get rid of their stuff.
Ooh,
that's a good tip.
You know what? Bo reminds me of you.
Tip, Bo.
Bo reminds me of you.
Okay.
Pro tip.
Thinking you and Bo.
You don't show up there early. You show up there late and wait till they leave.
Ben sees a free chair on the side of the road. It's coming home. It's coming home. I don't care if it's got mold on it, and it's coming home. He's gonna clean it up and sell it for $5 on Marketplace. He's always hustling.
Bo, are you waiting to see how sharp this knife is?
Yeah. So
he is. He wants to know how sharp.
Last comment came in from Russ over on the other side of the Facebook page.
Before we start to close out and everyone leaves, before we sharpen it.
Yeah, we'll get it. No, everybody's still tuning in.
Are they? All right.
This is stock.
Yeah. Russ commented and says, "Fire up the 100-proof Venmo for donations."
Oh, this is your special sharpener. Who's this?
Russ says, "Fire up the 100-proof Venmo for donations."
There you go.
Donations for what?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
It says that we're not making money, so Russ says, "Fire up the donations."
Yeah, there you go. You can donate to the 100 proof.
We're going on an elk hunt next year live.
No.
Donate.
What you could do, though, is the donations can
you can't buy your Sika this year.
Put back into the show for prizes.
You got to donate your $5,000.
Like your donation to us. Put back into like the thing that's just, I don't know, someone
kick it back.
$100 donated.
No, we've done
something for $100.
Yeah, we've done hoodies. We've done.
Could you register us as a church? Like this is our church every week, so we're tax free.
We're the priests.
I don't know.
And the preachers.
Probably
how would that work out? I mean, we are on a farm, technically.
Yeah. You guys confess your sins to me, is all.
You're the priest.
In the box. You confess your sins.
You're the priest.
Confess.
Oh my God, Jesse's the priest.
I just picture Loki or Floki from Vikings. I am the priest.
I am the priest.
I am the priest.
All right.
Confess your sins.
Last two comments, then we're gonna do the knife sharp test, and we'll save the dead buck story for the next podcast. So Russ said he actually watched a small buck eating the corn out of a gut pile from another deer that he shot this year.
Yum.
Damn, he was hungry.
Yeah,
he was hungry. Yeah.
He's hard up for that corn, man.
I just watched the show.
It's a hard living down there in the southern tier.
Liza made me watch this movie.
I told you they like corn.
Where these people crashed in the mountains on a plane, like back in the, I think it was like, I don't know, 60s, 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And like as people were dying, these couple guys would go out and butcher them, and they would bring them back in for the people that were still alive in the plane to eat, to stay alive.
Wouldn't tell them.
Well, they knew, but they tried to like block it out. Like we just need to survive, and they were eating these other people. Like it was a wild movie.
That's wild.
I'd probably cook them.
It was like negative something degrees, and then an avalanche came down and stuffed the plane full and killed half of them, and they had to dig everybody out. And these two guys decided they were just going to go over this mountain. They walked over this mountain, and they found this Mexican guy on a horse, and he saved them.
The Mexican saved them?
That's it.
He had all the resources they needed?
Well, he was a farmer.
He's resourceful.
And he had
resources.
They kind of like, hey, we're the missing plane.
Hey, we're over your hill. You didn't hear us crash?
Like, you guys were searching for us for 6 months. We're literally a mountain
away. But anyways,
away.
The fucking knife test. Right?
All right. So Jesse's firing up the knife test. Tom comments in, says, thanks for the laughs, guys. Have a good night. Thanks, Tom.
They're leaving.
He dropped me off a bunch of
leaving
samples. And then Dave Todd says, cheers, boys.
All right. So is this the piece of paper?
Yep.
He never finishes his beer.
No.
Which one?
Oh,
that was foam, dude.
That is not foam. That's
foam.
A quarter of a beer.
Piece of paper is visible.
Yep. Oh, you're right in it.
Ready?
Ooh. Bo, you seeing this?
You want a nice and
It's
thin
sharper
one?
than any knife you buy. Anywhere.
So
Harbor Freight.
there's a knife test.
What do you mean sell? He sells knives?
Who?
Bo.
I don't know.
Look at that, guys.
Jesse's fucking losing us.
Yeah, I'm losing. All right, I lost it here.
Bo says, what does he use that knife for to cut deer? Just bought it the other day.
Tell him I bought it today, 6 hours ago. With
That's
small money.
that's definitely what he guts deer with.
No, I've been wanting one for a long time. Okay, I'm just living my dream.
He wants to hunt anacondas in the Amazon with it.
Yep.
I just wanted it. It's a camp knife from Harbor Freight, and it's sharper than
Sin.
Yep. So, yeah. So next week we'll talk about, because Jesse will have them done hopefully by then, or next episode.
You good at deer with
should be
that.
done, hopefully.
Yep. We'll have the big 8 to have talk about on the show. We'll be able to show some pictures of him, what he looked like during season, when I had a couple pictures of him.
Put pressure, right, Jesse? He'll be done next week, Jesse.
Yeah, maybe next episode.
Don't put pressure on my man.
I'm not putting no pressure on him.
Give me 2 episodes. It's
Give him a
fucking
couple
negative.
weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
But no. The only thing is that if
We might be taking next week off. The women
Fawcett is
The women-
gonna work.
Well, probably next week
the
we'll take
women
it
want
off.
us to take next week off.
We'll do, actually, we could do
And then
a
we
live.
come back 2 weeks from now.
We could do a live show Sunday next week at the Sportsman Show with all the kids.
I asked, do you want the bottom
booth.
jaw on it still?
Well, that's up to you. You want to put it on your phone. I don't care.
Did you still want
No,
the
I'm
bottom
bringing
jaw on it?
laptop. Yeah, bottom draw if you could.
Okay.
You don't need to clean that all up. I mean,
No, I didn't. You don't want to like that one, like bottom, like whitened up like that.
Yeah, we
I
want
just gotta be able to
we
pull
want
the teeth out.
We want the teeth
Just gotta
missing
pull the teeth out of
also, just like that one.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
missing teeth.
Yeah, we don't want the middle
Missing
teeth.
teeth.
It makes it look like fangs.
Yep.
Like a boar.
Like a boar.
I was gonna say makes
It
them look,
finally got
makes
the
them look like a
vampire.
By
hockey
the
player.
way,
I finally got the vampire deer.
No, don't stab me. No, what? All right, I'm confused. So, thank you all for tuning in this week.
What?
We'll
boar
pick this,
hunt.
The boar hunt. What about it?
You and me were talking about it.
Yeah, no, I haven't checked into it since the big hunt.
Yeah.
It's not. They're not boars.
I'm just.
They
I
are.
know, I
meat
know.
pigs, and they have flappy fucking ears, and they
And they're pink.
could be pink, like the one.
I'm pretty sure the farmer just dumps a bunch of food out there, and they run out there, and you shoot one.
You're invited. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. It is fun.
All right.
We're going.
We're going.
It's in Pennsylvania. That's how. they
To be
hunt down there.
continued.
To be continued. Next episode. Thank you all for
Yes.
tuning in.
Very
If you like
similar
this-
to pert near the
Yeah.
deer.
If you like this, let us know in the comments, and we'll catch
Onward.
y'all next time down here at the bar or wherever we're podcasting from. Thanks, guys.
Stay classy, San Diego.
He said it right.
Attaboy.